No, harbor employees hate to see me come. Golly, bro, get up. Just come. Bro, do you need a job here? They just hate to see me come. On the phone as well. I'm gonna make a video of what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things you don't expect to find at Harbor Freight. First one, it's this one. Digital caliper. Works awesome. Or you might expect, you might think they're there. I didn't really know they were there. I didn't even know where to find them. All I know is you could probably pick it up at Lowe's or something like that. What this is good for is if you're trying to measure the diameter. Used for outside inside measurements. So if you want to measure, let's say you want to figure out how wide this thing is, you're able to do it. Measure it, and you can get a reading on how wide this is. Most of the time, you want to get something for like if you're trying to get the right PVC pipes. This is what you could use. So this is how you do it. And now you can have it in inches or millimeters. See? So in inches is 1.71. Millimeters is that one. Of course, it says it goes up to 6 inches. These parts right here, this one, it's if you're trying to measure the inside of a diameter. For example, let's say you're not able to, you want to measure the inside of this cup. The way you would do it is, it's hard with one hand. You'd measure it like this. And that would give you the reading for the inside of the cup. Or the inside of a tube or a PVC pipe or something like that. I believe that's how you would measure it. So it would be 3.37. Now if you're trying to measure the outside of it, then you can go this way. You see? Pretty cool. That would be $3.94. So that's what this is for. I don't know if you knew, but Harbor Freight has this tool. Pretty cool, huh? That's one. The next one I have, it's a thermal laser. Is that what this is called? Infrared thermometer. My bad. 12-to-1. If you want to turn it on, I just pull the trigger and it starts it right up. And if you want to measure the temperature of anything, such as in here, it says it's 66.9. If you want to measure the temperature of the water, the cup, 68. Wherever you can have the laser on or off. And you can also turn the screen on and off. Another good use for this is if you have cats. If you have cats or dogs, I'll turn the laser off. If you have cats or dogs, they love chasing this. Like Chico that's over there. Sorry, my fingers are the way. Chico, get out here. Mira, look at the laser. We'll get him. Look, Chico. Chico. He loves the laser. Mira, Chico. Over there. Well, right now he's probably just tired, but he loves chasing this thing around. So if you have a cat or a dog, They love chasing this thing. Mira, chico. Ay, Dios mío. The floor is a little slippery. That's another thing you can pick up at Harbor Freight. They have this one, which is a cheap, pretty inexpensive one from Ames. I think I bought it for like, I honestly don't remember, maybe $15. And you can just measure anything. Like if you're trying to figure out how cold your windows are, or if your refrigerator is cooling, if your freezer is cooling, this will be able to tell you how cold your meat is. See, it says it's 6 degrees in there. The ice cream is 3.6, and obviously the colder you get in there, it's probably gonna be colder. That ice cream, 3.2. Chicken, 27. So it's good for that. If you want to see how it says it's 42 in there. How cold the window is. 54 in the window. 54. The wall is 61. 64. The floor is 64, 62, 60. So I mean, it's good to have just in case you want to measure the temperature of outside or anything. It comes in handy. Another thing you might not know that Harbor Freight has is the slingshots. I've bought so many of them from there. The only thing about them is they tend to break right here. Tend to break or rip from this corner. So I just added black tape around there, or electric tape. And it seems to help it last a little bit longer. But I don't know. You might not think the Harbor Freight would carry something like this, but they're there. They also have replacement string for in case they do rip. But yeah, just go ahead and put some electric tape right here around this corner, because that's the soft spot for them. Another one is this one. It's a electric cutter, I think is what the proper name for it. But they cut from anything from plastic to paper to just about anything. I don't know what but they won't cut hard plastic. More something like this. See, something like this. They'll cut paper for sure. But if you're trying to cut something as thick as this plastic right here, it won't cut it. Or if you want to open up letters or something like that, I mean, they come in handy. I wish I should be able to do it. Let me see if I can record it. So, cut it with these. And it's got a guard, so I mean, you won't be able to cut your fingers very easily. You just push this button, and then after that, you just hold it. So it's a two-piece mechanism. You have to push and turn, because you can't just turn it on from here, from this handle. But you do if you press me. That's that from Warriors. This is a pretty good gadget to buy, I guess, when they have them coupons, because they do be having a lot of them coupons, 25-30% off. That's the time to get them. I think this one I paid $39. Another stuff they sell. And this one from Braun. I guess you would expect them to have it. I just threw it in here just because I use it a lot more than I realized that, or than I thought I would. And it's this little light. You put it over top of your head, and I mean you pretty much don't have to hold it or anything. It's just there. I'll put it on my head and I'll show you what it looks like. But this is it. Yeah, it's pretty bright. That's the high beam, low, and then they got that one, which I think is more like for a emergency, and then off button. The batteries are here. I think it's 3x battery, or what is AAA batteries? 3 of those. 3 AAA batteries. Pretty cool. Let me show you what. Alright, and so this is what it looks like on. Also see my camera. I'm recording at the same time with it. And it's what's cool about it. It's able to tilt without you tilting your head. So if you want to keep your head straight, this thing's able to tilt. And it can zoom in and out kind of feature, like if you want to. Yeah, it's supposed to zoom in and out, but that's it. You turn it on, see, you got both your hands freed up to do whatever you want to do. I think it's pretty cool. What do y'all think? This is one of the cheaper ones. They sell more expensive ones, but I think this one runs you about $10 to $15. That's it. So that's kind of my stuff that I don't know if anybody or y'all would expect Harbor Freight to have. As I buy stuff from there, I'll probably do a couple more reviews. Let me know. Oh, I know what I was forgetting. That clock on the wall. That's what I was forgetting. Hold on. Okay, and last but not least, I almost forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. It's this clock watch that they have or had. I don't know if they still have it. It is. Let me measure it. I'll measure it and tell you exactly how big it is. Just uses one battery, and it's just such a cool thing to have, like in a man cave, in your garage. Why is this battery not going down? I don't know. I mean, it's working, but it's pretty cool. It's so cool. But like I said, I don't know if they're actually still going to be selling them, because I knew they were on clearance, and most of the time when they do that, they're not bringing them back, or they might be bringing something back that's a little bit newer or more defined. Battery. Tire size 245/40 18. Of course, it's not an 18 size battery, 18 size tire, but it's just pretty cool. It's able to tell you time. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't use it to look at the time. I'm still used to just going towards my phone or something. I don't really think about it when it's there, but I just like having it. And like I said, they were on sale. I picked up 2 of them. One's in the garage and one I have it here. It is about 13 inches. Closer to 4. Can you really see from this angle? Okay, so it's 13.5 inches. Pretty cool. Just something else that I thought maybe y'all didn't know you could get from Harbor Freight. Pretty cool. This tape measure also came from one of the they give out for being ITC members, which I highly recommend. If if you're a DUI, if is that what it is? Do it yourself. Yeah, if you're a DU type of person, do it yourself. I highly recommend you get you a ITC membership from them. Only costs $24.99, I think, and it's good for the whole year. And they give you so many perks, discounts, so many free stuff. Like this one, I think was free. At one time, they were giving these headlights for free. So I mean, it's definitely worth it. But put in the comments below, what else do they have at Harbor Freight that you wouldn't expect to find there? Because you never know, somebody might be looking for that stuff and they don't even know they have them there. For example, I also bought a floor scraper. I mean, who would think that they have floor scrapers at Harbor Freight? I went to Lowe's that one time that I needed it, and Lowe's was out of stock on it. So I just stopped at Harbor Freight, was picking up some stuff, and I saw it there. 48-inch long floor scraper with a 4-inch blade. I mean, stuff like that. You don't expect to find them there, but it's cool when you do. Okay, that's enough of me rambling. Let me know what y'all think.